We are always excited to bring you another amazing episode of The Broadway Show. I'm Tamsin Fidel. Moulin Rouge won 10 Tony Awards last year, including Best Musical. Now there's some new blood joining the incredible production. Let's send it out to Paul Wontorek.
Thanks, Tamsin. Stepping into a smash hit like Moulin Rouge is both a challenge and a privilege. But Broadway vets Eric Anderson and Jessica Lee Goldyn are more than up for the challenge. I've palled around with these two talents at the Civilian Hotel and their new stomping ground, the Al Hirschfeld Theater. Eric, how are things at the Moulin Rouge?
They are on fire, Paul.
Still on fire.
Well, I just got there, so I'm glad to report that they are, yes, still aflame.
Still aflame
at the Moulin Rouge. And I'm grateful to be a part of it.
I'm excited that you're in it. I think this is so perfect for you. You actually have a history with this show.
I do.
Like a many year history.
I did the very first reading of Moulin Rouge in 2016, and I did every reading after that. Due to other commitments, I was unable to do the out-of-town and Broadway productions.
Right.
My dear brother Danny did it.
Danny Burstyn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who I had my Broadway debut with in South Pacific.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna have somebody else do your role, he's the guy.
He's he's one of my favorite people and favorite actors. So I was delighted for him, and I'm delighted to be able to have the torch passed from him.
You have such a great energy. You're a unique guy.
Thanks, Paul.
You have done many different things on stage. I love that you are bringing yourself to this role because I can already tell that it's just going to be next level.
I'm having a ball.
This character, Harold Zidler, he's the what is he? The MC, the owner of the club.
The owner, and he's complex and charming and seedy and high maintenance.
Yeah.
And so am I in life. My wife is a very good sport. She knows she married a character man.
And obviously Moulin Rouge is all about excess and all about, there's a lot of opportunity to have fun.
It is dizzying. The amount of opportunities there are to have fun in that show. And the ensemble is amazing, and the whole experience is amazing. When I saw it to see what I was getting into, I came out of it like I'd just ridden the teacups ride, you know? I mean, it's amazing how much your senses are just pressed upon, and then you're released back out into the street after it, you know? And the energy that the audience gives you is so palpable.
And you have the nails.
I do. These are real.
These are certain things you live with.
These are a tribute to Danny Burstyn because this was his crazy idea. So I wanted to bring some of him into my Zidler as well because he's brilliant.
You have originated roles. You've replaced in hit Broadway shows. This is somewhere in between, I think, because
I'm a replacement. I wasn't given the liberty of finding things in the rehearsal process.
Right.
So much like my experience with South Pacific, being a replacement is literally like being shot out of a cannon.
You've done a lot of Broadway shows now, right?
Don't tell anyone. Yes, I've been very lucky. I've been very lucky. Between me and my wife, we've done probably about 14 Broadway shows since we moved here.
Your wife, Jessica, is in Tina, right over there. You're right over here. This is nice. It's nice to both be in big hit musicals at the same time.
Yeah, and it's fun to like walk past, it's like I did Last Ship there, I did Soul Doctor over there. I've been very lucky.
So do you guys commute together? Or like, how does that work?
We go home together.
Okay.
We take a car together.
So after the show, whose show ends first?
My show ends first.
Okay, so then you go and pick her up?
Yes, we actually wait right there at the Dunkin'.
You meet at Dunkin' Donuts?
Yep.
That's good.
Very romantic.
Jessica, you are now in the Moulin Rouge.
This is your new home. Yes.
How does it feel?
Amazing.
What's it like getting shot out of that? Eric Anderson said it's like being shot out of a cannon.
It is. It's like being thrown into a tornado and then coming out the other side. Yeah.
All these things sound terrifying. Shot out of a cannon, thrown into a tornado.
A little bit, but it's like a good bad dream. It's like you wake up and you're like, covered in glitter, and it's magic. Yeah.
So talk to me about the actual rehearsal process.
This rehearsal process for me was about a month. They're telling me what's going to happen around me, teaching me the steps, and then being...
And a lot happens around you.
A lot like fireworks happen around me. I start the show with a headdress that's like, in crazy town. So yeah, they fill in the blanks essentially until I'm able to actually pop in there with the cast.
Wow. So the first time you actually experience all of the sensory overload is in front of an audience.
Yeah, the first time is like, oh, you're going to be great. This is your preview. Treat it as a preview. It's not a preview. Right. They are there. And it especially with this show, it felt like I was experiencing the Rouge for the first time as the audience does.
Yeah, I love it.
It was very cool.
Jessica, you got your start on Broadway. You were pretty young. I met you back then.
You knew me in the beginning. I was 18.
18?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you got Chorus Line.
Chorus Line.
The big Broadway revival of Chorus Line. You were Val.
I was Val.
As in Dance 10 Looks 3.
Well, that's right.
That's the clean way to call it. A lot of people call that song something else. What was it like to sort of get shot out of that cannon at that age? And it was a very highly coveted, all of those roles. I mean, it was to find this new cast for a Chorus Line with the original creators bringing this cast together.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It was my second Broadway audition. The first Broadway audition I ever had was for Wicked, and I got cut at the Flying Monkeys. I was not a good flying monkey. But so there I was auditioning for the show that made me fall in love with musical theater. Yeah. And I was, auditioning with every idol I've ever had.
Wait, hadn't you already played like Val and Cassie when you were like a toddler?
Yes, so the theater school that I went to in Jersey, in Morristown, they did a Chorus Line every spring.
Right.
So you would kind of like audition for a new role each time.
You played everyone.
So I played literally everything. I played Mike as a girl. It was crazy. But so that was the show at 10 years old that introduced me to what it is. And so, just to even be there and audition and then have them consider me for a swing, and then hire me for Val, it was literally stars aligned, dreams came true.
And now, I'm super excited because I feel like Nene in Moulin Rouge is such an amazing opportunity for you to show all of the skills that I know you have to Broadway audiences, because this is an incredible role.
Yes, it is. And it feels, again, like the stars aligned. How often are triple threat roles created now? Right. And so, I am so beyond grateful to get to do this, and very grateful to Robin Herder for creating this in the way that she did, in the beast mode that she is, and to have this opportunity to now get to dive in. It's incredible.
Incredible numbers in this show. Starting with, you open Lady Marmalade.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to do the fantastic version of Lady Marmalade that swept the world when this film came out.
Yeah.
What is it like to open the show in that way, center stage, in that costume, that music? I mean, what does that feel like?
It's a dream. Yeah, it's the thing that when you were a kid, you pretended to do in your bedroom and walk down the stairs and be fierce. It is a dream. Nothing has felt so good on my body probably since a Chorus Line.